Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. Yes, we're going to check out how they designed the new version of Gunsmith for Modern Warfare 2. The game is going to come up. The beta is going to come tomorrow, and then next week, also next weekend. But yeah, we're going to check it out and see how it goes, how it is. And at the end of the video, we're going to talk about it in general and what we think about it. And also, we're going to check out the blog post and get maybe a more in-depth stuff about the the attachments and how everything works. But yeah, let's watch it.
My name is Mary Evjukian, and I'm a senior UX designer. Gunsmith itself has a whole new environment. It is an updated interface that makes it feel like you are in a gunsmithing space.
My name is Ben Garnell, principal artist. They're going to see, first of all, the M4 platform. And what you're going to notice is not only in this title are you able to change out the stock, optic, etc., but this time there's actually an extra slot, and that is for the receiver.
You have a platform of weapons, which is a family of weapons. Once you get to a receiver unlock within your first weapon, that's when you unlock another weapon. And those modifications that you have already unlocked for the previous weapon now work on that weapon too.
The receiver this time is driving Gunsmith as it would be in reality, and each of these separate receivers have their own unique progression.
So the receiver for the assault rifle will remain for that assault rifle. But if it's a receiver for the SMG within that platform and you switch to that receiver, then you have the SMG in place. But the modifications that you have already previously done on that assault rifle can move over to that SMG.
Each of those shared attachments that you unlock is now cross-progressible and attachable onto another weapon in the same class.
This takes away from the grind of having to unlock every single attachment on each weapon every time they want to level up a weapon. What this does is it shows you that one grip that you unlocked on the first weapon is now usable on a different weapon within that platform, and you don't need to re-unlock that weapon.
I'm Joel Emsley. I am the studio art director at Infinity Ward. We are introducing a system of how to develop or modify a blueprint like we've never done before. We wanted to create a weapon system that was visually consistent through and through.
What the FGX Cinder Vault allows us to do is to take a platform like the M4, which has tons of attachments, and every single one of those attachments will be themed cohesively, will have that unique look, the unique red anodizing of FGX Cinder.
My name is Yi Yang, and I'm a product manager here at Infinity Ward. When we set out to create the Vault system, we wanted to give players greater ability to customize and add personality to their weapons. At its core, the Vault system unlocks every attachment and allows you to equip any attachment onto your M4 platform that share the same aesthetic.
It's a fantastic type of weapon and blueprint system to introduce into the game because people like me can sit there and geek out on it.
I consider it to be the ultimate blueprint. It's every single attachment for my personal favorite platform in the game, and you are able to run it however you like, and it's going to match no matter what attachment suite you put on it.
The goal was to produce something that players could play with and not break the visual.
And Gunsmith overall just feels like a whole new experience.
This is the game I've been waiting to make a long time.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
Alright, wow, so there you go, guys. That's the new Gunsmith 2.0 for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I gotta say, it looks very clean. I will say I like the look of it. I'm very interested in how everything's gonna work, and their new gun, or just that blueprint they're introducing with people who pre-order the Vault Edition, or it comes in the Vault Edition, But let's get to the nitty-gritty just real quick. In the blog post, we're gonna check out some little things here and there. Like this thing right here. So weapon platform. So grow and upgrade your weapon for beyond its class to truly customize your loadout. Evolve your weapon platform from an assault rifle to an SMG, DMR, and or LMG by swapping receivers on a specific platform using a full suite of attachments to support your weapon's role. So you can pretty much change. That's crazy. I think that's freaking wild. Like going from, what did it say, AR to an SMG. I mean, we kind of seen that, and we've also seen an AR to an LMG, but an AR to a DMR, I guess that's possible too. It's just crazy. I think that's wild. But the progression overhaul, though, it says, thanks to weapon platforms and branching progression, attachments are shared within and between weapon platforms. Depending on the attachment, it is either unlocked for all weapons within a platform or unlocked for all weapons in the entire game. So for example, like I guess an extended mag, or a foregrip, or a barrel. You know, maybe like the AR and the M16 share that same barrel, or it's, you know, usable on both guns. Then once you unlock it, it'll be usable for, you know, an M16 variant, or that version, or the M16 and the M4. But if it's something that's usable, like say like a certain grip, or an extended mag, something like that, or maybe I don't know, just something that makes your gun reload faster, whatever it is, a perk or something, whatever, that can be unlocked for all the guns. So like any DMR, a pistol, LMG, whatever. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. Expect reduced repetitiveness and reasonable challenges to unlock attachments and camouflage. That is good too, because when you go ahead and play like the older Call of Duties, okay, back in the day, or even like, I guess I don't know about 2019 Modern Warfare, I don't remember anymore, but when you would go ahead and prestige, or, you know, do the whole thing again, you would have to like redo all the guns, like levels, all the guns levels, and also the attachments and the attachment challenges. But with this, it won't do that. So let's say you do let's say an attachment challenge for an AR, and you do, like, let's say, oh, get, you know, 50, 60, or 500 kills with the extended mag. So let's say you do that, right, with that extended mag onto your M4, and then you complete that challenge, and maybe in another gun, that challenge will be done too. You don't have to redo it again and again and again for all the guns, for every pistol, for every SMG, for every LMG, DMR. You won't do that. And if you crave a journey towards mastery, don't worry, we have that plan too. So that's kind of cool. I like that. And obviously, guys, here we go. I already said this before. There's a firing range, you know, in Modern Warfare 2. Very similar to, you know, 2 other games in the past that have had the firing range, which is World War II and Advanced Warfare. But now there's going to be, you know, a nice firing range to test out your guns. So it's going to be cool. But it says more intel to come at Call of Duty next. So that's pretty cool. I can't wait for that. That is tomorrow, guys, so stay tuned for that. Look out for that. I will be streaming that, so that's gonna be awesome. And example here, so the Tempest Armaments M4, the first unlocked weapons platform in Modern Warfare 2, shown within the in-game gunsmith. All Tempest armament attachments are shared between every weapon receiver in its platform. And what guns are in its platform? The M4, the M16, the 5.56 Icarus, the FTAC Recon, and the FSS Hurricane. So those guns can all share that receiver. Pretty much that's what it's saying. So guys, there's going to be a Modern Warfare 2, obviously, operator rank, you know, military rank that goes from 1 to 55. The first weapon unlocked on a weapons platform will be known by its receiver, the core of a weapon that determines its primary use and strengths. For example, the above M4 that we just saw, the first unlocked weapon platform is a Tempest Armament. So yeah, we saw that, right? And it's classified as an assault rifle. After selecting a primary or secondary weapon and heading to the gunsmith, you will see the receiver attachment in addition to slots for muzzles, barrels, magazines, and other parts you're already familiar with, that we already know, right? We know this already. So here we go. You can see where the receiver right there. You got the M4, the M16, the Icarus, the FTAC Recon, the FSS Hurricane. This is what we just saw, what we just read. So you get to choose, you know, which one, and then you work on the gun after that. After you choose the receiver, which I don't know how this is gonna be. I think this is pretty cool. I think this is very different, very interesting. And you can build different, you know, I guess type of guns, like we already know, that we just learned. So I'm more curious. I know they're showing off the M4 right now. I'm very curious for the SMGs. That's what I'm curious about. Yeah, see, here's how to swap the receivers at the gunsmith using the M4 and M16 as an example. Note how all attachments are retained despite this weapon switching. See, exactly. So once you switch that, you know, once you have your M4, you know, customized or whatever with certain attachments other than the receiver that it's already equipped, you go into the receiver and you switch to the M16. So it's gonna be a burst now, right? But it probably will keep, you know, the attachments. So that's kind of cool how it keeps the attachments. In the case of the Tempest Armaments, there you go. There are 4 receivers in addition. Okay, we know those. We know the 4 already. Each new receiver can be seen in its designated weapon categories in the loadout screen. However, while editing any weapon that is part of the larger weapons platform, you can simply swap receivers in the gunsmith. See, that's what I just said. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. I think that's sick. I think that's really cool, and I'm a fan of that. Last thing we're going to talk about, guys, in the leveling up a weapon platform, you unlock 2 types of attachments, okay? The first is for a specific weapon platform. receivers, barrels, stocks, rear grips, and magazines. These are shareable within the platform across all receivers. Obviously, like we just saw the M16, the M4, etc., the other guns that are in that, the list of receivers. The second are attachments that can be used across all weapons that are able to equip them. These are optics, ammunition, underbarrels, and foregrips and muzzles. So these attachments, these set of attachments are for every gun, not just those specific receivers. It's for every gun. Okay, so that's cool. Weapons that we able to equip them. These are optics. Okay, we saw that. This allows you to collect an arsenal of attachments that only need to be unlocked once. You don't have to do this multiple times, guys. So that's kind of cool. I like that. For example, let's punch into the M4's progression track at weapon level 1 and 2. You unlock the reflex scope optic and the Echoline GSC suppressor muzzle attachments. Okay, so once you unlock the suppressor and the optic, so there's no need to unlock the optic and the suppressor 40 different times. You only need to unlock them once through the M4 progression track to make them available for all weapons in Modern Warfare. Is there another optic or muzzle attachment you like, and maybe on a different weapons progression track? Check around the gunsmith, use that weapon to unlock them, then feel free to use it on your M4 or any other weapon. So weapon levels 3 and 4 meanwhile contain attachment unlocks that are specific to a weapon's platform. The barrel or the round mag, these platform specific attachments can be used across all weapons in the M4 Tempest Armaments weapon platform. Exactly, so only specific to the AR, the AR, the M16, and those, like only those guns, only those it would be usable only for those. It won't be usable like for the P90, for the DMR and stuff like that. Certain attachments you'll get for only those ARs or only the M4, while there's other attachments for other guns that you can unlock that's usable for all weapons. So not every attachment is going to be usable for every weapon. Some attachments you might be able to use on submachine guns or maybe shotguns even, but there's some attachments that you will be usable for everything. Like for example, optics, right? I think optics should be usable for every gun instead of unlocking the same attachment over and over and over again for every weapon. Once you unlock it on a certain weapon, a certain class, a certain platform, then it's usable for every gun. So that's kind of cool. There's no need to re-unlock these kinds of attachments of each individual weapon in the platform, but different weapon platforms have their own barrels and magazines to unlock. See? There we go. That's kind of cool. And last but not least, guys, the FJX Cinder Weapon Vault Overview. Pretty much just this, it's an OP blueprint, I guess you could say. And the only way to get this, guys, if you get the Vault Edition of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And so pretty much just think of the weapon vault as the ultimate weapon blueprint. Like there's gonna be other guns you can unlock in general once the game comes out, right? But this is like the ultimate blueprint with a lot of attachments already unlocked. Okay, first of its kind and highly classified, the weapon vault instantly unlocks dozens of platform native attachments. So there we go. See, so this blueprint is like the ultimate blueprint because this will come with a lot of shit, like a lot of optics, a lot of barrels, maybe grips, stocks, suppressors, whatever attachment. This blueprint comes with a lot of that. So once you unlock or if you get the Vault Edition, you get this automatically when the game comes out. And then once the game comes out and you unlock certain guns, let's say a certain submachine gun, a certain DMR variant or whatever, you're gonna have a bunch of attachments ready because this gun comes with all those attachments, or this blueprint comes with all those attachments already, which automatically unlocks it for the other, I guess, customizable loadouts or guns that you want to use it on. So it's kind of cool. A weapon vault allows for immediate customization with a collection of receivers, barrels, stocks, rear grips. That's what I just said. So it's really cool. Other attachments, optics, ammunition, and underbarrels and foregrips and muzzles can be outfitted to the FJX Cinder once they unlock normally. So there's going to be a good amount of attachments available with this owning this variant or this blueprint. But there's gonna be even more unlockable attachments, guys, once you get the game and play the game. So all weapon vault attachments are handcrafted with special cosmetic appearance in mind. Weapon vaults are designed for those who care about appearance just as much as effectiveness, especially for a specific weapons platform. Alright, but yeah, that's it, guys. There's nothing much else to talk about here, but it's really cool. I think it's really great. The game comes out October 28th, and if you pre-order a week before October 28th on the 21st, you get to play the campaign early, a week before. And what do you guys think about the Gunsmith 2.0? I think it looks really clean. Definitely different from other games. It's gonna be awesome. And I think it might be easier to master all these guns, and definitely it's gonna be not easier, I guess. I mean, obviously everything's gonna be a grind still, but it's gonna be better, I guess, when it comes to, you know, camo challenges and stuff like that, like all the challenges, like the progression, the tracking, all that stuff for different guns and whatnot. I think it's gonna be easier, much easier, you know, especially the attachment challenges, you know, or you know whatever attachment challenges, whatever challenge you gotta do with a certain attachment or whatever the case may be. I think it's cool. I think it's been easier here. But looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. And definitely the beta is gonna come up soon, so I will be live playing that. And but that's all I gotta say, guys. It's Modern Warfare 2. It's getting closer and closer and closer. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. I'm ready. I'm ready for Modern Warfare 2. Are you guys ready? Well, we'll see. So take care, guys. Stay amazing. And I'll see y'all with the next video.